The release of the final tribunal report into Sierra Leone's former Auditor General Lara Telopias and a Deputy Tamba Momoh of breaching third-party confidentiality, among other things, has sparked a range of debates. Tamba has finally spoken out in what could be termed as outright defense of a stench reputation and integrity deficit.
In 2021, looking at transactions in 2020, they discovered that there are a number of interests that were taken by the scope for and on behalf of the upkeep of the president. Those monies, the scope did not provide the scope did not provide the detail, the three items that you should bring as retirement. So an audit query was raised when the auditors were in the field. By the way, I went to that audit during the opening conference meeting. This is where we sit down with the client and say what we are going to do. I was there in attendance. And I regularly visited the teams, as I will always do with my teams, just to see how they are with what they're doing. They issued queries. What are those? When an auditor is on your premises conducting an audit and discovers non-compliance of some sort, they can write you a letter, a note, and say, please explain why you have done this. And I can tell you, and I can tell the people of Sierra Leone, that the documents that my staff brought to me in that audit verification file, when I looked at them, they did not look authentic. They looked like they have made some changes on the document, but they have not told us that they have made those modifications on the document. Therefore, the standards has directed me that I should go directly to the third party that is purported to have issued that document.
Tamba says their team discovered staggering documental mishaps within the presidency during their 2019 investigations. Their investigation, it says, was not about the president, but unearthing what could be understood as outlandish falsification of receipts and vouchers by people who had been entrusted with an enormous mantle of responsibility within the presidency.
Yes, Freetown City Council, there are 4 deputies that support and work with the Auditor General. My former colleague, who is now the acting Auditor General whilst Lara has been on suspension, is responsible for was responsible for the audit of Freetown City Council. He has been doing that work even before I joined the Audit Service Sierra Leone. Every year he has audited Freetown City Council, and he is responsible for the financial statement audit. Every year Freetown City Council has produced financial statements. Every year those financial statements have been audited by Mr. Abdul Aziz, the acting Auditor General now. I'm surprised that he's not suspended. He's not standing behind bars and answering questions.
Although the tribunal's final report has removed Tamba and Lara from office, the debate around their removal from the same is only intensified. Tamba and Lara seem not to have made peace with the circumstances that occasioned their exit from the office. Mohamed Bakar